talking about
Jeez.
and it started.
You
It
already know
started.
who
It
it
started. It
is.
started.
Hey.
It started.
You already know how I do it. You know how I give it up.
I'm about to mute him. in about 5
Please,
seconds.
dude.
You can't mute me. I got the spiel at the beginning.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
Kick. Yeah, exactly.
Remove
It
him.
sucks. It
from
really
the
sucks being the only white co-host.
I
Yeah, it
know.
does. I feel you.
Yeah,
Two black co-hosts and Finn.
There's just me. Okay, you
Oh Lord.
ready to start this shebang?
Well, it's already started,
Ew.
so we're waiting on you,
You
buddy.
are that lame uncle.
Okay, well I'm waiting for you to be quiet. Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, here we go.
Oh, some
Hello,
good water.
everyone. Welcome to the. Aiden!
Aiden!
What the heck,
My-
bro?
On me.
Am I not allowed to?
On me.
Yeah,
Wait, let's go.
thanks. Okay, you guys ready?
I'm
Here
ready.
we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 12th episode of Shutterbugs, the show where 3 toy photographers talk about everything geeky. My name is Finn, and I'm joined by my co-host Aiden
What's up?
and Alex.
Hey, you know how ain't better than killing joke. Hey.
What was that? Repeat. I didn't even hear that.
I said, hey, you already know Hush ain't better than killing joke.
Yeah, maybe. Talk to our pretentious listeners; they'll probably agree with you. Oh shoot! I just smacked my mic. My bad.
I call the lame listeners that only care about pictures.
Facts. Yeah. How you guys doing today? It's been a little while since we recorded. Me and Alex had that last episode, but Aiden, it's been a while since you've been here, man.
Yeah, I know. It's been like almost like 2 months pretty much because it was like what 2-3 weeks since the last one, and then another 2 weeks probably before that or something. So it's been a
Basically.
while since I've been
We
on
just
here.
uploaded the last episode last week, but we
Yeah.
recorded it like a week or two before. Yeah, man. Have you missed us?
Well, fortunately, I've talked to you guys pretty much every day this week, but yes.
Yeah, for
I've
the
missed
listeners, when we aren't recording and we're just trying to like take photos of everyone on our normal days, we'll be like video chatting, and we're basically just doing the podcast every day, but then can never get around to doing the actual podcast. So
It's
fun.
so true.
Okay, before we get into our amazing jam-packed episode, we're trying to keep these episode lengths down, so we're gonna try to move fast. But before we get into that, I want to plug our stuff. You can follow us on Instagram at Finn Aiden, Alex N Richardson, and A1 Groundwalker. All the links will be in the description. You can write us emails at shutterbugspodcast@gmail.com. Still waiting on an email. We still have not gotten one email in our 12 episodes of making the show. We have not gotten one. I would really like to get it. Just email us questions. Be like, hey, what's your favorite figure? Hey, what's your favorite comic character? Do stuff like that. It'd be super fun. I'd really appreciate it. And then you can write us reviews on iTunes, which we have one this week. Isn't that exciting?
Ooh, yes.
Super
Is it
exciting.
another troll one or is it serious?
No, it's a serious one. You guys ready to get into it?
Is it from someone we know? Is the real
I
question.
think I know who they are, but it's not like in real life. They're a friend from another podcast.
Oh, okay. Sick.
Okay. So our
Good.
first and only review of the week was from Ted Danson Fan 14. It's a 5-star, and the title is The Bomb. And they say, this podcast is thebomb.com/the best. Thank you so much, Ted Danson Fan. I really appreciate that. I know Alex made it too. Thanks to Rosity for giving us our only 2-star or whatever. That was really nice of you, but Ted Danson Fan, I really appreciate that 5-star. It means a lot.
I thought it was going to be more to that.
Yeah,
but
so did I. So when Finn was like, thank you for that. And I was like, oh, wow.
Dude, no, hey, here's the thing, man. If you guys want to send us a nice review, it doesn't have to be long. It can be short. It can be like,
doesn't.
yo, Alex has a weird profile picture before the Pixel one, and you'd probably be right.
Oh, wow. And I couldn't think of anything.
I thought you were like shout me out for making the pixel art. I thought you were like, yo, shout out to my man Finn. Making this for me.
It actually low-key kind of sucks because it comes from...
Hey, Finn, by the way, I'm still waiting on mine with the Mickey ears.
Aiden, I was trying to put Mickey ears on it, but it looked very sus. So I have to like kind of rework my original idea.
It's okay.
You could just strap like an actual just Mickey hat onto the pixel.
Or just saying, you could do something Daredevil-esque. I'm just throwing.
I'll give you like little devil horns, Aiden. Is that what you're saying?
Or like the black mask, just something like that to.
No, don't worry. I'll work on it, buddy.
Sure.
Don't worry. I will get it done. Okay, so here's how the show goes, everyone who's listening. We got into our iTunes reviews. We're going to get into our pickups and binges, which is where we talk about everything we picked up, bought, read, enjoyed, watched, listened to, from the last week or so. We'll get into our toy news. We'll get into our screen time where we talk about the movie and TV show news that's coming out. And then we'll get into our constructive critiques and our favorite picks of the week. And then after that, we would read emails, but nobody likes us enough to read emails. So we're not going to have any emails to read. And then we're going to get out of here. How does that sound, guys?
It sounds terrible because we have no emails.
That's true. Honestly, guys, shame on you.
Also, I want to shout out something real fast that I just saw just for anyone, and this is kind of today or that are in the live stream. 796 is doing a rerun of his flight stands. I know a lot of people always ask like what to do about flight stands, and ACBA has very limited quantities on their website, and I can vouch for 796 Studios. He has great content. I have them. So anyone who needs flight stands, go get them right now.
100%, and check out his profile because he's running a contest right now. It's a repost and follow kind of thing, a giveaway of a 3A figure. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I haven't reposted it yet, and I'm about to because I want to win a 3A figure, and it's free. Doesn't take much time. You just repost it, throw up on your page, tag him, follow him, all that jazz. Go check him out. He deserves it. It'll be a lot of fun, and he's a good guy.
Actually, don't tell people to repost it because I want another 3A.
Yeah, that's true.
He says, it's all in the context. He goes, I want another 3A. Me and Aiden over here, little broke boys without anything, man. You out here getting selfish. He already sent you a cowboy. Can't you have one thing?
I'm really stingy. I want another one.
Stingy, man.
Although you don't pick up that many.
Oh, wow. Roddy got 2. Wow. Okay. Anyway, sorry. So pick up some binges. Whoever wants to go first.
Aiden, take it away, man.
Okay. I'm going to go through this really fast because I have a lot since I haven't been on in many weeks. So I'll go fast. So I've recently, if you guys have been following my Instagram, gotten into mini mates quite a lot. And kind of the reason for this, which also goes with my binges, is I've been rewatching Daredevil season 1. I think I'm on episode 11 now from last night. So I've been kind of rewatching it, just recognizing how good of a show it is. And so I recognize like the absentness of Daredevil figures in Marvel Legends, like at least the Netflix show figures. And I never realized that Mini-Mates had such a good quantity of them, if that makes sense. So I picked up basically every single Netflix Daredevil pack they've made. So I got the one with sorry, I'm a little congested, allergies.
No problem, man.
With Vigilante Daredevil. So it's like the black suit Daredevil from season 1. Wilson Fisk. Who else came in that pack? Foggy Nelson and Claire. So I got that pack, which is awesome. I love it. These mini mates, they're super cool. So many accessories. Got another 4-pack that came with Elektra, Stick, Karen Page, and Karen Page, and who was the other? I'm trying to think of who the other person was. Oh, and Daredevil. Whoops. Like the broken shelled face Daredevil from season 2, where he is shot by Punisher. So it came with that.
Golly.
Yeah, spoilers.
Golly.
Golly, man.
Then I got oh my lord.
That's how you sound.
Then I got another Jesus. Then I got another 2-pack that came with the Punisher and the regular, like, just complete red suit Daredevil. And then also, which kind of, this is like the pack that spurred me into mini mates, is I got 2 packs of Black Panther and Claw, and then Killmonger and M'Baku. And once I got those at Walgreens, because I got them just to kind of see what I could do with them on my, if you guys don't know, I talked about it last podcast, but I have this natural grass scene diorama I made, and so I used these mini-mates with them, and it looked pretty cool. And so once I started messing with these guys, I was like, all right, these are awesome. And then that's when while I was watching Daredevil, I started looking up and seeing what kind of Daredevil packs they had. So I got those, and then after that I picked up a Captain Marvel, two of the 2 packs, I think, because one came with Coulson and
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. I just dropped my mouse. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Nice, Alex. Congrats, dude. Good job.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Well,
crap. No, it's good. No, so one of them came with one came with Fury and Ronin, and the other came with Coulson and what's the dude's name from Captain Marvel? Jude Law portrays him. He's like the
Von
yeah.
Rog, I think.
Yeah, whatever his name is. Yeah. Yeah, so it came with those two packs, and I wanted like the suited bodies for like, you know, just kind of cops, you know, whatever. But I wanted Nick Fury because he looks like a pretty good Brett Mahoney from Daredevil. So I just took off his coat and like put on the straps, and now he's my Brett Mahoney in my collection. And then also I picked up online for mini mates. I got a lot of mini mates, but they're fairly cheap compared to Marvel Legends. Anyway, and then I got I think two 4-packs of Walking Dead figures, and I got these mainly for one, the guns they come with. That way Punisher has an arsenal of guns. Two, they're basically all like civilian thugs for Daredevil to beat up pretty much. So I got that. That's like the second reason. And third, there's a zombie in there, and for like I cannot wait for like the Halloween theme, you know, guys, like ACBA stuff next year, because I'll actually have like a zombie mini mate to use and stuff. So it'll be cool. So that's all mini mates, which is pretty cool. I got some shots with them. If you didn't see them, you can check out IG to see them. And then I also picked up figure wise. God, it's been so long since I've been on here. I picked up the McFarlane, I believe, is the company that does this. It's like the sheriff from Stranger Things.
Yeah,
I picked him
McFarlane.
up. Yeah, mainly for the revolver he comes with, and he was on like clearance at Best Buy for like $9 or something. And I was like,
nice.
yeah, so like the revolver's pretty cool, and he's like a sheriff, so it's like a good like civilian body. It's also the head is also like comes with a hat, and if you remove it and put it on like a certain figure, it can look kind of like a cowboy, or at least another one, because I kind of have my old man Logan kit bash to like use for a cowboy. Anyway, so then I picked up. Let me see. I gotta walk around for a second and look. I picked up figure wise. I'll talk about figures first. I picked up Boomerang I recently went to LA for a vacation with my family, and I drove the whole way, by the way, which is pretty impressive for me because it's like 9 hours. Anyway, on the way we stopped at Target and I found Boomerang, which is a surprise because I haven't seen any old figures in my Targets for a while. So and I also found, you know, some of the new Endgame figures, which is pretty cool. So I picked him up. Awesome. He's a little loosey-goosey, but it's nice to have more street thugs, which I've been trying to complete for a while now. Next, I also picked up the Avengers Infinity War Captain America Marvel Legends figure. It's been a while since that's come out, and I've just kind of slept on it because it's really been of no necessity to me. But like looking at my collection and with Endgame coming out, I was like, all right, I need a bearded cap in some form, whether it be figure arts or Marvel Legends. So I just bit the bullet and went Marvel Legends. Plus, it was on clearance. You know, it was just kind of the move to do. So that was cool. And it's been so long, I actually haven't talked about. I also got the Mafex Homecoming Spidey. I think I did talk about like my issue with it, at least the first like one I got and how it broke. And then I was waiting for the second one to come. So that came, awesome figure. I can't wait to do a photo with that. I might bite one of Simon Hill's photos with it too. And then I got in correspondence with that, I got the Mafex Spider-Man, just the comic Mafex Spider-Man, and that is like a grail figure of mine. I know Finn disagrees, and I can see why, because like the Revoltech's a little more stylized, which is pretty cool, but I think that's my favorite Spider-Man figure and the best because it's just there's awesome accessories. The look of it's amazing. It's just, you just can't go wrong with it. So
it looks amazing, man. And also, you have that figure, and you don't have the Revoltech, and I have the Revoltech, and I don't have that figure, so it's hard to like really gauge it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It looks great. So
5 FPS, 100% for that. Next, I also got Captain Marvel, the Marvel Legends, just the regular standard one, none of the unmasked, firearm, any of that. I just got the regular one because I knew, and I got that before I saw the movie, and I was like, all right, after I see the movie, I know I'm gonna at least want the figure to kind of maybe shoot with or have in Avengers and stuff. So got her, she's pretty cool. I also got the Nick Fury, the young Nick Fury from that wave, and he's pretty awesome. I love him for a suited body. Like in one of my recent shots, this won't be posted. He's basically like a thug, and I put the Killmonger head on him. Looks pretty cool. And so that's pretty awesome to have with all the possibilities that come with it. So that was pretty cool. And then I picked up, hold on, I'm looking around just to make sure. I think that's, and then I picked up also Killmonger. Picked him up last night, the one from the M'Baku wave, so like the kind of tactical looking Killmonger. He's awesome. I love that figure. He's so menacing, and I cannot wait to shoot him. Alex has definitely done him justice, and I can't wait to see what I can do with him. And then I also picked up the Star Wars Luke Skywalker. He's part of the archive wave 2 that I believe wave 2 that has come out, maybe wave 1 still. But he's like the basically X-wing suited version, and I am beyond ecstatic for this because if you guys don't follow Sergeant Bananas, this is also just a quick little thing, but he's actually gotten featured by Tested a couple times on some episodes. And if you guys need any advice on doing practical effects, go check that out. And two, it's pretty nice to see that an ACBA member is like getting some love from a pretty well-known platform. So it just shows ACBA growing. So that's pretty awesome. But he was doing a shot with like an X-wing kind of fight, like pilot all damage and stuff. And I just thought of that and all the possibilities I can do with this figure. So I'm beyond excited for that. Then also, so this is more of like custom and then prop stuff. So I got a prop pack from Steve Fernandez. You can go check him out on Instagram. He does amazing prop work. And basically it was just like, I believe it's a trash and then a bag set. So the trash set was like Oreo boxes, Nike boxes, just like beer boxes, orange juice, cereal, like all that kind of stuff, you'd put in an alley or through your display, whatever, like notebook paper. And then the bag set was like just all boxes, like FedEx boxes, regular cardboard boxes, and then some like just trash bags. And I've made a couple in the past, but they don't look as good as his for sure. And then I also got a little pack of four, I think, spray paint cans, which are awesome. Super, super cool for a display. So that really has boosted up my prop game a ton since I've last kind of been on here. So that was cool. Then I also, on eBay a while ago, I picked up some propane tanks. They were like 50 cents a piece or something. And, there's these cheap pencil sharpeners. If you ever want to know, go check them out on eBay. You can literally search them up and find them. So I got those in the mail like a week or two ago. And I was like, dang, okay. And I didn't think I was actually going to paint them that day, but I did. So I basically just hot water, removed the stickers. I got some advice from some people in PMP. Thank you guys. Removed them. I basically painted them up. I rusted them, and then I printed on my computer some just logos, Blue Rhino logos, and put them on there. And I did kind of like 4 different types because I had 4 of them. I did like a insanely weathered, a completely clean, and then 2 kind of like lightly weathered ones. So I haven't used them in display yet. I actually tried to put them in the alley and they looked really good. It just kind of blocked some stuff, but I'm super excited to use them and I think they look cool. And if I do any giveaways or send Alex and Finn some prop stuff in the future, those will definitely be included because now I know how to use them. So so that
giveaway, man. We need to get working on our view.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're glitching.
Yeah. And then also that's going to be in the summer. We all decided, I believe, right, guys, that the viewer comp will be in the summer.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So get ready for that, guys.
Sound good? Do I sound good?
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Almost.
Okay, cool. I just want to be sure.
Yeah.
I'll still
no,
he's
cool.
Did you get anything else, dude?
Yeah, and then I also picked up in terms of props.
Oh God.
This isn't a pickup though. Well, okay, actually, real quick, pick up Hobby Lobby last night. I got a cool park bench for my outdoor scenery diorama. Pretty cool. And I also picked up the sky backdrop that Finn uses all the time.
Yes.
Because I really like the colors of that. So I finally got that, which is pretty cool. And then one other thing, which I think we can kind of go through each of ours and it'll be consistent. But a good friend of ours who definitely needs a shout out, Diego. Diego really needs a shout out. But anyway. He sent us 3 Shutterbugs, each different stuff. I'll let them all talk about, what they got. But what I got is, of course, the Deadpool Marvel Legends figure, the X-Force one in particular, not like the regular edition. And he's beautiful. I actually really want to shoot him. I'm just kind of thinking in my head what kind of shot I'll do, with him. So I think he's awesome. He's 1/6 scale, looks great. So thank you, Diego. And then he also sent us each individual, like our own individual different prop packs. Some same stuff, some different. So I got a pizza box from the Super Foodie set. Let's see, hold on, let me go over. I got a like little cup holder. That's from the iZombie figure. I think 2 wine bottles. Those are just, of course, from Hobby Lobby, the Coke bottle from Hobby Lobby. I'm only saying where these are from, so any viewer who needs, or wants props can always go there. A saltines box, and I believe a raisins box. Those are not from anywhere. I believe those probably are from Steve or Diego made them himself. Either way, awesome. a little like package box. It looks like it'd probably be from Hobby Lobby because I've kind of seen it there before. And then really the two big things that kind of make it stand out that I know all of us are excited for because we've all kind of got little grail props that we've wanted. But I got I think everyone got maybe a block of cocaine.
Yes.
Which is just great. By the way, it's a 1/12 scale, guys, so it's not real.
I don't think it's real. I think it's not real.
Yeah, so pretty cool. I am insanely stoked because I've always wanted to have kind of the thugs doing like a drug deal or something in an alley. But I've never had like the drugs to do it, I guess. So this is just beyond cool of him to do, and I cannot wait to use it in a shot, which Alex has already done. Go check it out. It's not getting the love it deserves.
That's facts. That shot's great.
Yeah. So and then also my grail prop personally is he sent me 2 of the beer bottles from the NECA Preacher figures. And I am insanely excited. I've always wanted, because at Hobby Lobby, they always have these like Coca-Cola kind of soda cans, and they never work for beer. And you can't get like those kind of props at a hobby store. So I've never like found the figures. And I recently asked Moya and a friend of mine, all of ours actually, where he uses his beer bottle. I've never asked. And he said the NECA Preacher. And I was like, all right, cool. So then apparently these guys had this thing going on with Diego the whole time, and I had no idea. It was a complete surprise until anyway. It was a complete surprise, and so I had no idea that those were going to be in there, and I was beyond excited. Plus Steve had kind of sent me this like beer holder type like carton thing, but it had no beer bottles in it, and I was like, oh damn, that kind of sucks. So now I can fill that with the beer bottles he sent me. So it was just really cool of Diego to do. And I am beyond stoked. So shout out to Diego.
Diego is the best, man. Friend of the show for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And then, sorry, there's a couple other things I just remembered.
Oh my god!
Sorry,
I'm trying to go fast.
Sorry,
it's been, but you have to think it's been double the time since you guys watched.
It's literally just ramble though. Aiden just like, okay, guys, here's my shopping list.
Okay, sorry.
No,
and then
you're
props. Some props off of eBay. I don't think I talked about these last time, but I got 2 regular crates. They're 3D printed by a guy who's actually been doing a lot of work lately, like mailboxes and stuff. Check it out. Literally, all you have to do is type 112 crates. But I got 2 regular crates, which I think I want to like do like a brown wash to make them look a little more like realistic. And I got 2 milk crates, which 4 of each. 4 crates and then 4 milk crates, all black for the milk crates, which are pretty cool for a set. So I'm super excited about that. and then 2 of like my biggest things that I'm super excited for.
Oh, also, I bought out Toys R Us's stock.
I'm the reason they went out of business.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
No, Aiden, we're playing, dude. You're fine. Take your time.
My God. Okay, and then real quick, I'm just gonna say something. I got a new printer that's super excited, like good for cutouts. I realized like yesterday I worked a When I Was a Boy cutout on the printer, and I've never had such good print quality, so I'm super excited about that. But the real things were I got 2 custom heads in from my man Adrian Beltran. One was sculpted by Super Tom Customs. You can check it out. He did a Daredevil Screaming Run. Shout out to Alex for recommending and tagging me in that post so I knew about him, because I was looking like frantically at that time for a Screaming Daredevil head. So I finally got that. It was like an all red cast, and then I was looking for people to paint it up, and I finally found Adrian Beltran and hit him up. So I sent that his way. I also realized he had only one left of the sculptor shelf Wolverine like cigar head. So I hit him up and got that too. So he basically repainted that for me and made it like a little more like his normal painting style he's doing now, and removed the blue highlights so it was a little more realistic, added a little more facial hair, and then he completely painted up my Daredevil head and then sent them both out to me. So those are just insanely cool. I love you, Adrian, for doing so. They look great, and thank you for voting with me, because I was not the most patient person. Like every week I'd be like, have you gotten around to them? Are they shipping yet? What's going on? So I'm super, super stoked to have those in my collection, and I cannot wait for all the shots I'll do. And I've already used one, and actually technically 2, but I haven't posted one of my shots. So yeah, I think that is officially the end of my hauls.
It's a pretty
gracious.
crazy great haul, dude.
Thank you.
No, yeah,
guys.
he's like in my binges.
Overtime.
Alex, do you mind if I go next?
Binges I already said Daredevil was, so
Yeah, we can get in our binges afterwards too.
yeah.
Alex, do you mind if I go, or do you need to go?
Yeah, you can go. Mine's gonna
Sick.
be shortest, but you can go.
It's all good.
Air.
Yeah. So
Oh wait,
first thing-
sorry. One more thing.
Oh
Sorry.
my
Sorry.
God.
Sorry. It is literally one thing. And it's just also I know a lot of people are looking for stuff like this, so I'm just gonna shout it out real fast. I got a water tower from Hobby Lobby.
Oh, that is awesome.
Which is pretty cool. It was in the garden section. Anyone who needs it, hit me up because I have the tag from someone, like the barcode from someone in plastic.
Yo, hit
paint,
me up, dude. What?
I haven't used it. Yeah, you want it? I will send you the tag.
I went hunting for that like a month or two ago when they were on clearance, dude. I could not find them anywhere. I searched the whole store. I was there for an hour and a half.
I'll send to you. And wait for one of the coupons. Like I think someone in PNP sent or Dial Structure sent a actual like coupon that was 60% off of Hobby Lobby stuff. So I'll send that to you right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
So my week, normally I am the broke. I'm just like almost as broke as Alex. I make a lot, but then I have to put it all towards.
No one's as broke as Alex.
That's true. Well, I'm getting there. I was getting there. I've been making a lot, but then I have to put it all towards my school bill, which means I barely have any money for toys or pickups or anything like that. But recently I've been working even more, and I've been pacing myself and kind of budgeting better with paying for my school bill stuff. So I've actually had some money to use, which has been super exciting. So I've actually been able to pick up a good amount of stuff. I have a Grail piece that's coming that'll be here in a couple days. So probably by next week, I'll be able to talk about that. But I ordered something that I'm beyond excited about. And I picked up a lot of comics this week. I picked up, let's see. First, I got the Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder run. I have a lot of these issues individually, not all of them. And then I have a couple of the volumes. It's one of my favorite runs on Batman. Court of Owls is one of my favorite comic stories, period. And so I already had the first 3 or 4 volumes, and I've just been picking up like the last like 4 volumes of them. And they've been cheap on eBay. I got each one for like $6. So it's not like it's been breaking the bank or anything. Picking up some Spider-Man trades as well. I got some indie books, like just stuff like that. I mean, my comic store has some stuff for cheap, some stuff I have to dig for. And I picked up a lot of 25-cent issues. I've been getting the Super Sons book. I've been trying to find those in like the 50-cent box and stuff in my comic shop because I found a mini Grail this week. It's not, I don't want to call it a Grail because it's like I could live without it, but I'd be very sad. And I got the Super Sons DC Icons 2-pack, the what do you call it, Superboy and Damian Wayne Robin 2-pack, which when I found it has been something I've always wanted. Bro. What'd you say?
I said those look amazing, bro.
Dude, they're definitely the best icons I have or that I've seen. So when those figures dropped at my local comic store, they had it there for like $60, and I'm like, I'm not paying $60 for 2 5-inch figures. You know what I mean? Like with not that many like accessories or whatever. I'm not doing it. And as time went on, I was more tempted to get them for like $60. I was like, I know it's a big price, but I might as well just do it. And I never did it. And then they just disappeared. And I was like, man, someone must have bought it up. Okay. And then I found the 2-pack the other day at the exchange, and I was like, okay, well, let's see how much it's going on online first to see if I have to get it. Cause I actually got it for $40, which I thought was about retail price, which should be retail price. I look online and the 2-pack's going for like $180. So I'm like, well, I'm getting this. And for $40, that's how it should have been priced originally. That's what I like. I mean, even though Legends, I don't think Legends should be $20. At least it's like, oh, if it's $20 here, it's $40 here. Like it makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just got to say, these figures are some of, especially the Robin. I've always wanted a articulated Robin figure, and I've never had one. And I finally have a Robin for my collection, and it is literally one of the coolest figures I own. It is amazing. I cannot stop shooting it. The only reason I've been able to put it down is because of the first thing I got this week that I'll talk about in a minute, and then what I just got yesterday. Like I could probably shoot it for another week, just that figure, and be fine. Like the amount of vanilla poses and stuff I've done with it is just, it looks insane, and I can't stop taking photos of it. The Superboy's amazing. I love posing it with the actual Icon Superman, because I got the Icons Justice League set a while ago, and they look so good together, and I'm just beyond hype. Like, and I didn't know how hard it was to find it until I posted that I got it for $40, and like I got like 8 DMs in that first half an hour, like, yo, where'd you get that? Yo, are you selling that? Like, everyone has been hitting my DMs about that 2-pack. Like even people I haven't even seen on Instagram in a while, they've been like, "Yo, like, what, do you have the hookup on that?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm sorry. It was the only one they had." But it was one of those finds where like, whenever you find it, your heart just kind of like stops for a second. You're like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I know exactly what you mean.
it's like
That's
finding like a
happened to me a
mezco like
bunch.
at half price. Oh my gosh, it's the greatest feeling in the world. I was so excited. That's definitely one of the best things I picked up this week. And then we were talking about Diego, one of the coolest people in the toy photography community, one of our favorite people that listens to the show. I hope he does. I think he does. But we
He
want to get
does.
him on here. He was almost on here a couple episodes ago, but it was miscommunications and stuff. But he will be on here eventually because we love him and he's the best. He sent all of us those props and the Deadpool figures, which I told him, I was like, literally, if it was any other Deadpool suit, I probably wouldn't be that excited. But X-Force is the one Deadpool costume that I absolutely love. Anything X-Force, honestly. And so I was beyond excited. But the reason why he was sending me a package in the first place is because he was helping me mod my Doc Ock Legend figure. So basically, like 2 months ago, he had been talking to me a while. He's like, "Hey man, you need to mod that. Get those lights on there, like as the arms." I'm like, "Okay, eventually I will." I ordered the bendy lights. They got to my house after like a month. They were the wrong ones. And I'm like, "Okay." So I had to order them again, wait another like 3 weeks. They got to my house. They were the right ones. And then I'm like, "Well, I don't really know if I have the skills to pull off this mod." And he's like, "Send it my way. I'll help you out." And I have the old Toy Biz Doc Ock figure, like the really nice one, the Series 8 one, I believe. And so I sent him those claws with the tentacles and stuff, the lights, and the Doc Ock figure. And he said he was going to help me mod it and stuff. But right before I sent it to him, I like kind of lost track of the package and where it was. And so he was like, "Hey man, you sent that my way?" And I was like, "I don't know where it is." And so then I eventually found it, thankfully. And then I sent it his way. It got there. He was literally the greatest dude ever with it. Like he finished it like the day he got it, basically. Like he was like, "Okay, I'm sending it out now." And having it in hand, it is probably a top 10 figure I own in my collection, period. Like how I felt about the Robin is how I feel about this Doc Ock. Like I've wanted a highly articulated Doc Ock figure since I was like 8 years old watching Spectacular Spider-Man. Like or Spider-Man 2. Like that's how long I've wanted a figure just like this. Like the Series 8 Doc is cool, but the rubber tentacles are kind of limited and they don't look I don't think they look as good. But this is literally the best Doc Ock figure on the planet. I can't think of a better version of this character. The only thing that would make it better, like you guys said, would be like a white lab coat, but I kind of prefer him without the white lab coat. I'm going to be honest with you. But I just want to give a huge shout out to Diego for that. Like it really meant the world to me that he would help me out and do that. And it looks fantastic. I can't stop shooting it. He also sent me some props, something like a block of Coke and like some stuff like that. But the number one prop that he sent me, what I was so excited about, because I've always wanted this type of prop, was a spider sense for Miles Morales, like a 3D printed one you like stick on the back of his head. It looks amazing. I'm so excited. Oh, yeah, I'm very excited. Let's just say he's amazing. I really appreciate it, Diego. And then I got 2 more things that I'll talk about. I've been reading a lot of comics lately, like I was saying. And so my pull list for the last like couple months has just been 2 books. I'll have like Amazing Spider-Man on there. That's always on my pull list. And then I would have like an event book or something. And I'm like, you know what? Summer's coming around. I'm working 2 jobs this summer. I'm going to have cash. I have cash right now. Let's add more stuff to my pull list. Be a little like, because what I had to shut down my pull list a couple years ago when I was like in high school and I was really into it is because I had like 20 books on my pull list at a time. And 20 times 4 per month is a lot of money per month. And especially when they're like some books like bi-weekly. So that means you'll be buying the same book like twice that month. So yeah, it got to be a lot of money, so I had to stop. But I have 5 books on my pull list right now. I have Amazing Spider-Man. I have Tom King's Batman, which I might take off. It's kind of weird right now. It's cool. I'm enjoying it, but I'm going to give it a couple more issues. And then I have Spider-Man Life Story, which is the Chip Zdarsky Spider-Man book, where it's basically like going through Spider-Man throughout like the tens of years that he's been around. So it's like the first issue was the 60s, where it shows all the stuff that's happening in the 60s with Spider-Man in it. And then it's like the 70s, and it's going to be, you know, I mean, that's the issue that comes out like this week or whatever. But super masterfully written, so fun. And then I have Young Justice on there, which is where Tim Drake is back and the original Young Justice team, like Superboy and Impulse and stuff. And I'll read basically anything with Tim Drake in it, so I'm very excited. And then I also added the Last Night on Earth book, which is coming out in May, which is Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo's new Batman book. It's going to be their last time writing Batman together. It's like the definitive end of their story. And so I'm beyond excited. It's going to be on the new DC Black Label imprint, which is what they're doing Batman Damned with, which is like the 3-part book, and it's like extra big, and it has like Brian Azzarello and all these people. I heard amazing things, so I'm very looking forward to that book. Last things I got this week. I had a friend who, one of my really close friends, his name is Ben, and we go to church together. We have been friends for a long time, and he was like, hey, I want to get back into comics. Let's hang out. We'll go to the comic shops, and we'll like go like look for stuff. I was like, sure. I would need an excuse to go back to the comic shop. I loved going there. So we went together. We looked through a bunch of stuff. I got a ton of like cheap books and my pull list and stuff like that. I gave him a couple issues that I had like doubles for my collection. So I gave him like a Batman issue 29 and like a Amazing Spider-Man issue like 16 or whatever, some recent doubles that I already had. And so he was super excited about those. We got back to his house. He showed me his comic collection. He has a ton of trades. And I was like, wow, this is crazy. And then he was like, hey, I had like a lot of those, like a lot of toys as a kid. Do you want to look through those? And I was kind of like, I don't know. Whenever I was a kid, even my toys were kind of trashed. Like when you're a kid, you don't really take care of your stuff that well. But I was like, sure, I guess I'll give it a look. I don't really know what I was expecting to find. You know what I mean, though? Like, I'll look back on some of my figures. I'm like, you are broken. Like you are literally snapped in half.
My Beast Toy Biz one has every finger but the middle finger torn off of it in one hand. Like
you told us that. That's actually hilarious. You are a DB's child, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. No, but so I was super excited. So I was like, okay. And so he was like, you have to come out to my barn. I was like, okay, they have a really nice house and like a huge backyard. So he has this like storage like unit above his barn. I was like, okay, I'm going into this dusty attic basically to look for toys. And he's like, okay, well, I had a lot of old Marvel figures. Let's look at them. And he pulls out these boxes, and inside are just like hundreds of Marvel Universe and Marvel Legends figures. And I'm like, whoa, what the heck? Like, I didn't know you were going to have all this stuff. And so basically he was like, dude, unless it has some like super sentimental value to me, which like only a few figures did, and I wasn't really going to take them anyways. He's like, you can take whatever you want. So I was like, okay. And the whole time I was like, are you sure? Like, I don't want to be like taking your stuff. He's like, dude, please. I'm literally going to throw these away or never look at them again. And you're actually going to use them. So I was like, okay. I walked away with like 30 Marvel Universe figures. I walked away with like a full X-Men team. And the Marvel Universe figures look amazing, by the way. The Legends, almost all of them were either broken or deformed in some way. So I was like, I didn't really take many. But the 3 3/4 inch Marvel figures looked amazing. Like I got a whole Fantastic Four team. I have a whole basically Avengers team. I got a whole X-Men team, like 8 different X-Men members, which is so fun. This will be my first ever time completing a Fantastic Four or X-Men team, so that's awesome. And I was super excited about that. And then the Legends I got a couple. There was a lot of stuff broken. Like there was like an old Green Goblin broken, a Magneto, like a lot of older stuff, but a lot of it wasn't salvageable. Like, oh, a Venom missing his head and arms. So I'm like, okay, well, I can't take that either. Or it was like that great Toy Biz Venom with like the really green and big green mouth and like the big tongue. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's like that, but he was like missing a leg. So I'm like, okay, I can't really like, there's no real point in taking this. But the stuff I did get was I grabbed the Toy Biz Hobgoblin, which had broken arms, so I didn't really need those, but I really wanted that cape because I have the Hasbro Hobgoblin, but it's missing a cape, and I put it on there. It fits perfectly. It looks amazing, and I'm super excited about it. And removing that head, the peg is so thin. Like I had to heat it up a lot. It is like tiny. I was like, geez, why did they make the peg so thin back then? I don't know why. He gave me the Iron Man 1 Ironmonger figure. The big one, super nice. And the Baron von Strucker, I think is his name, the Hydra guy. You know what I'm talking about?
It's Strucker.
Like the monocle.
It's Strucker.
Yeah, he gave me that. It's like almost mint condition. Like it looks amazing. I was so excited to add another character to my Hydra figure, especially because I don't have a Red Skull. Speaking of which, if anybody has a Hasbro Red Skull head that they don't want, feel free to PM me. I will either pay you or trade with you, or you can just hook me up. I would appreciate it. And I got that. And then I got a second Baron Zemo, the classic one I have, because listen, hear me out. My Zemo is missing some stuff, and one of the arms is completely stiff. This Zemo that he had, basically in mint condition, has everything except for one arm. And like the arm shoulder joint is still there, and the bicep is there, but it's like taken off there. And so what I did is I heated it up, popped that arm off, heated up my old Zemo, popped that arm off, popped it in, and then there you go. Perfect Zemo. Looks amazing. I'm super excited about it. And then I got 3 more things. I got a bunch of props like a dumpster. It came with like a dumpster with like a trash can connected to it, which actually looks amazing in the shots. Like it looks so good. And one of those like old newsstand things that was like crushable kind of thing. Like a stained glass window, so a bunch of stands and stuff like that. And then he gave me 2 things that were the coolest things I picked up that day. The Toy Biz Scorpion, basically mint, like it looks amazing. The rubber tail is still like perfect condition. It literally is awesome. He's like, I never touched it, so I'm like, I can tell because it looks great. And then the last thing I got is kind of one of my grails. If it was brand new mint, it'd be the #1 grail probably in my collection, but it's pretty much really broken. I got a McFarlane Spider-Man missing a finger and missing a foot, and it's really beat up. But I'm just like, the idea of being able to have one of these figures in my collection, I never thought I would own it ever. You know what I mean? Like it goes for like over $100 on eBay. So it's like, I never thought that I would ever get the chance to even look at one in person, let alone hold one. And so that just like means a lot to me. And it's very sentimental. So I'm very excited to have that. So that's basically all I got this week. I know it was a lot. I'm sorry. I'm kind of out of breath because I've been talking for so long. But I just want to give a shout out to Diego. I want to give a shout out to Ben. And I'll give a shout out to you guys for talking to me all week while I've been shooting and giving me good advice and tips and stuff. So yeah, that's all I got this week. Anyone want to go next? Alex, you ready, buddy? Yep. I know he's ready. But yeah, so I'm really excited about those figures, especially that Scorpion, because I'm looking forward.
Sweet.
I'm looking forward to the Hasbro one, but the Scorpion looks amazing. Same with McFarlane. Okay, Alex, you want to go?
Yeah, sure.
Took long enough, Finn. I'm kidding.
What?
I tried my
talk
best.
longer
Okay.
than him.
Continue. Okay.
Oh!
Anyway, I do not have Air No Jordans this week. So the first batch of like pickups was, I believe, no, I think that I got that before. Yeah. So I was out hunting like a couple weeks ago, just looking for stuff. I really want that new Hercules.
Yeah.
I think I'll kill somebody for that Hercules. But I did end up finding the young Nick Fury from Captain Marvel that you have, Aiden, at GameStop, and I picked him up. And I did not realize that it was a new suited buck. I didn't know that it was like new. So when I got it, I was like, "Yo, why is everything like thicker? Like, why is it? Why is it like a bigger?"
Is it new? I thought it was the Purple Man one.
No, it's not. It's new.
Oh wow!
Are you sure it's not the Purple Man one?
Yeah, because if you open the jacket, he has sculpted holsters in there.
Oh,
Purple Man wouldn't have no. He wouldn't have any holsters.
wow!
And there's rotation at the foot. There's like calf rotation, but it's like at the foot, like the Wolverine figures. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like
it's like
rotation,
it's
but not.
completely it's a completely new mold, but it like tries to fool you into thinking that it's the chameleon thing or whatever. So it's actually pretty cool. I really like it. I like having more black characters to kind of mess around with. I shot like, I want to say 4 pics the body. I want to say 4. I ended up switching the jacket out with the Netflix Punisher jacket, and I actually really like that. I wish I had a bald Fury head with the eye patch to kind of use with that look, because I would really do that. I really want a new bald Fury at some point from Hasbro. I was hoping they were going to do one with Far From Home, but that isn't happening for some reason. I thought for sure
maybe
that they were going to give us one.
Maybe Wave 2 or something. But like, since we haven't seen the movie, if he can like something like that.
I don't know. I really hope they make one, or like
Maybe,
that
yes.
SHF that's supposed to be coming out, which looks amazing.
Mhm.
But after that, I got that package from Diego, Black Symbiote on Instagram. Go give him a follow. But yeah, I got some Coke in there, like everybody's been saying. I got some Coke in there. This pigeon that I thought was the only thing that he was sending me. I finally have that stupid pigeon now. I've been wanting that pigeon just because of book shots of him, and I'm finally excited to actually be able to take pictures of that. Then he also sent like just some like metal pieces that I can just kind of throw around somewhere. A briefcase, which I'm really excited about. It's kind of big. It's basically a weapons case almost. But I'm really excited to shoot that. Well, I did shoot it. I didn't really like the shot, but Aiden likes it, but I may end up posting it at some point. But and then he also sent like a little thing of cash, which is really helpful. I can't wait to use that more because I needed some actual money. I printed my own out like a long time ago, but that all ended up being lost at some point. So,
yeah, he has great money too because he like maybe a year ago he sent me like a bag like full of it, like at least like 20 stacks, and it stays together still, so it's like really good quality.
Yeah, it's really good. The color is fantastic, and it's a perfect size as well. Then after that, I went to Michael's and got that space backdrop that everyone has been getting like months ago. I haven't been able to get a decent pic of it, but I love the way it looks when lit up. I absolutely love it. I wanted to do some Silver Surfer stuff with it. I haven't shot him in a while, but that was not working for me. So, yeah, posted much recently. But yeah, I think that's all my. Oh, and then the gigantic 1/6 Deadpool that Diego sent, which I underestimated the size of 1/6. This is my first 1/6 figure, and they are just so big. My scale is definitely like huge. 1/12 or like 7-inch. 8-inch I could probably do, but that's only if it's like a big character like Kratos or like a Predator or something like that. But yeah, it's interesting. I'll definitely have to see how shooting that goes. That'll be new for me. That'll be new territory. You know. Are you trying to say something, Finn?
You talk about your.
I'm sorry. I said you.
Oh my god, you glitched again.
You both have been glitched a little bit, but Finn is so bad. You're like you just glitch sometimes in and out. It's not bad at all.
Okay.
Okay, Finn, say what you're trying to say slowly. Oh no. Oh my god.
No.
Okay, what were you saying, Aiden?
Is he actually like? Oh, I was just saying. Did you talk about your cowboy?
Yeah, I did that last week when you weren't. I mean, last episode when you weren't.
Okay.
Here,
Yeah. Just make sure.
Yeah. I think that's all of my pickups. I believe. Yeah, I think that's all of them. Definitely not air. Viewers expect a possible collab with Shickum 78 soon, hopefully.
Ooh.
Hopefully. Oh, wow. Aiden's really excited.
He's like,
okay, what were you trying to say, Finn, before you glitched?
Oh, I was just also I'm using my phone and headphones, so if my microphone sounds trash, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. I was just saying, dude, you need to experiment and get outside your comfort zone.
You say that as if I haven't tried.
Oh, have you?
I have.
Yeah.
It ends up.
That wasn't gross. I was asking.
It ends up doo-doo.
Oh, that makes sense. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't. I feel you, man.
Yeah, but I finished my pickups. So, do we have toy news? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Oh, wait, binges.
I don't really have anything. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking. I have stuff.
Okay.
But hold on. For binges, I have stuff, but if we're going to keep it down, I can save most of it till next week. I don't really need to talk about anything.
We can just do toy news.
Yeah, let's do it.
Edit this discussion out, though.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm not editing, bro. I'm not editing nothing on the interior, bro. This saying exactly how it is.
Bro, no, we gotta be professional. Dang.
Didn't the listeners care, bro? We don't even have any live
Yes,
viewers
the
right now.
listeners do care. The listeners do care.
We got no listeners, anyways.
Yes, but that we have they care.
Nah, it's not getting edited.
Jeez,
you're just being lazy, bro.
Oh my God.
All right,
okay.
Aiden, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna
finishing
the
pizza?
Floosh?
Oh my God.
Hey guys, for our toy news, we're gonna look at the Floosh.
But
see what they.
I'm gonna talk about some stuff before I go.
Are you eating right now, bro? What is wrong with you?
I've talked to Robo. I love.
Now you're the one glitching.
Robo.
How does it feel?
And you know he's here for it.
Right.
Anyway, okay, here we go.
What? Oh my God,
Oh my gosh, dude! What the frick?
Everybody's glitching.
This is as good as mine's gonna get, bro. I guess. Hold on.
Okay, you ready? So a lot of the pre-orders that went up just got like a 2-month pushback.
Do I sound better now?
Yeah, you sound fine, Finn. You're just a little
turn
quiet.
It on. I turned it on my data, so I'm not using Wi-Fi anymore.
Okay. How we all doing?
A little bit.
We
Are
not
you
eating
are you
anymore,
chewing?
right?
Are you chewing in the
please
mic?
no more eating, Aiden, bro. We were late because I had to eat early. That's when you should have eaten, bro.
Am I still glitching?
No, you sound great.
Oh my god. Just get on with the toy news.
I actually might edit that out. I'm not gonna lie.
Please edit all of this out.
Okay. So Mez pushed back a.
Oh no.
No.
Okay, so Mezco pushed back a.
This
lot
is the
right there.
worst.
Am I glitching again?
Okay, you were.
No, you sound fine now. Just go.
Okay, so Mezco pushed back a lot of their pre-orders. How'd that sound? Good?
Yeah, you sound
great. What did they push back?
Okay. Their Punisher Netflix, their Netflix Daredevil. I think
So
a couple of their ones for like later year. Yes, but a couple of their later. Their Mezco like 112th Wolverine Logan, like the young Logan type of figure one.
No.
They pushed him back as well.
To give him a new head sculpt, hopefully.
Yeah. So hopefully, honestly, and that's how I'm feeling also with Daredevil. Is I'm hoping they're, because I know Alex has said it and I saw it too, that the Daredevil suit was Toy Fair looked atrocious. It was like all loose and like didn't fit the figure. It was just bad. Yes,
I really hope that I can get a blade. I know I've said that a million times, but I'm thinking about robbing somebody for that blade. Don't be hating.
Why are you always interested in the robbing people, bro? You always coming down to Aiden's house trying to steal his.
Because that's the easiest way to get what you want. You just have to take it.
Larry, that's our lesson for the day, kids. From Alex. Take what you want.
Okay,
so face the repercussions.
Please, can we just get on with the toy news?
Those from Figure Arts, particularly in Spider-Man Home Endgame. I mean, oh my god, Spider-Man Far From Home.
And then Spider-Man Endgame.
This is the worst episode we've ever done.
No, it is not. No, it is not.
It's because of Aiden. We had a good episode, Finn.
Yeah, that was a great episode, Alex. That was awesome.
Ouch.
Man, Aiden, you bring us down, dude.
Okay. Anyway,
because of the chewing.
So also,
that's true.
Yeah. So
okay, Alex, shut up. Shut up. Let him go.
Anyway, going with Mezco, their Pennywise went up for pre-order, kind of an outrageous price. And when I say kind of, I mean very outrageous price. I think it's running at like $120 right now or something.
No.
And
just get the NECA if you want one. Just
exactly right.
Don't even get the NECA. That design is trash.
The design isn't trash. It's just we've seen it too many times.
That's actually true. I mean, it's
I think it's been oversaturated.
That's actually probably
now. If this was the original Pennywise that they were doing, I would be here for it because
they should have done the '90s one.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
I would have been really excited for that.
He has this giant baggy,
and we haven't gotten as many. Yeah, and we haven't gotten as many figures of that one. So I feel like that would be the move for Mezco to have done and not have
that one looks amazing though.
This so
yes. Oh my goodness, I love it.
That's kind of a bummer. Then basically they also dropped their Spider-Man Homecoming tech suit figure. Everyone's been saying that's pretty awesome. Some have been saying it's better than Mafex, some not. Basically, what I've been hearing is that Mafex is better articulation, but Homecoming, like Mezco, has a little better, like, in terms of, like, aesthetic, because it's all one, suit. It's all cloth, obviously. Mezco will most likely always have better aesthetic look.
Sure. Am I crazy for liking the Figure Arts tech suit better than the Mafex one? Am I crazy for liking that more?
You might be.
Not crazy. I think I think the Mafex for me, I just love the kind of look because I feel like it's a little more screen accurate because the proportions are there. For the SH Figure Arts, it kind of looks like the head and like it all looks a little disproportionate. But the Mafex also, like, I don't know, color wise, it helps with me. But I mean that it's not a bad figure at all, and it just also depends on how you look at it, and like if you are kind of into that sort of look or not, and just like that.
No, I feel you.
Yeah. So then, I know Alex was excited for this, but Blade dropped. The standard issue of Blade dropped. Also the Toy Fair one. But the Blade dropped finally. I know a couple of people have picked it up. It looks great. I know Alex is yet again going to kill someone for it.
Multiple people this time.
Yes. Yeah. So cool. Blade looks awesome. So yeah, and then Tomodachi Nations, like I'd gone into, they revealed their Spider-Man Homecoming. Sorry. Oh my God, Far From Home. It's so hard to keep up with those movies, but they revealed that, so that's pretty cool. Anyone who wants to get that, I bet Finn will be eyeing it. I don't know if he. Are you gonna get it, Finn? Do you
Which
know?
one?
No.
Which one? I'm
Here,
sorry, I didn't
hold
hear you.
on. No, it's
Glitching for
okay.
me.
I need to screen share. Actually, I feel like I haven't been screen sharing some stuff, so
Nope.
we're gonna do this. But this is other news, but it's the Spider-Man Homecoming. Far From Home. Jesus Christ. Bandai,
My
Oh
God.
yeah.
Bandai figure.
Is it
Oh my
the?
God.
So is it the black and red one?
Yeah.
It looks amazing. I'm more eyeing
Yeah.
though I want it really bad, but what I'm eyeing the most is on that it's on your screen right now. It's on the far right in the first image. That Cyclops.
The Citizen. Oh, the Cyclops. Oh,
That
you mean
Cyclops.
this guy?
That Cyclops looking nice, man.
Wait.
It
Hold
really
on.
is.
Hold on. Aiden,
What?
did you pick your critiques and favorites?
I will when we go into
This man,
screen time.
doo-doo.
I will. I promise.
This is the worst episode we've done.
Anyway, okay. Also, Mayfex. So this is on the topic of Mayfex now. Before we get back to stuff earlier this week, but they're basically they did some revisions to their Iron Spider from Infinity War.
Dude.
Oh my God, you glitched.
I believe
Out.
it didn't have these blue details along
Oh,
spider legs, and then
Aiden, it's rough, man.
my
It's rough.
glitching.
It's rough.
you like really glitching. You're like,
That's how you sound in your intro, Alex.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you a little bit. Oh God.
Okay. So they added these blue details.
Oh my God.
Aiden, do you want to try
Freaking
using your
good.
phone or something, man? You
Yeah,
want to try using a
this is-
different source?
Well, I can't because I'm the one who started this. So if I leave and try to get my phone, it'll end the whole thing. So
If you want to try
trying
that,
to
we can like end it,
do
and then I can
just
just edit
on
it
this.
both together if you want, because I don't think anybody's actually in here.
Yeah. Oh God.
It's up to you, man. It's basically based on
Huh?
how I can't hear you respond. I
now?
think that's probably the plan. How are you now? You talk. I can't hear you.
Oh my God. A little bit. Every once in a while, you'll cut in,
So you can
and
hear
then
me.
you'll cut back out.
I heard that right there. Just keep talking because I can't hear you now.
Okay, just here we go. Is it working?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna go kind of
just
slow.
you sound good. Actually, how'd you do it? Did anything change, or you just?
I just moved next to the Wi-Fi a little more.
Oh,
But maybe it's when
that
I
makes sense.
talk fast.
I think it's
Okay.
the Wi-Fi.
So, yeah, these figures.
Masters of the Universe, the
Uh,
movie.
For pre-order, really, I don't know if any of us care.
Nope, not at all.
Not familiar.
I actually really like the Skeletor a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of sick actually. But is this a movie you said, Alex?
Yeah, this is from like the movie that came out in the 80s or whatever.
Next, there's
Oh, the
these
old one.
North
So-
Super
Yeah.
Series 19th Century Dark Knight. This is kind
Oh God.
hey, why don't we end this call and we'll
Yeah,
retry
Aiden,
it?
just try on your phone, man, because this is like really bad. This is like worse than
I
Finn
can
has
edit
ever
all
been.
this out. I can edit all this out.
Yeah.
It's just hard because Aiden, like you're cutting out and then we can't.
Yeah, we
you cut out
can't
for
hear
a
you.
while.
Wait,
It's not
how
like
do I
you
use
keep-
my phone?
So you literally just there's an app. It's
Okay.
an app. It's
Okay.
basically like
Okay.
a Skype call. It's really easy.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
It's called
Google
what?
Hangouts.
Google Hangouts.
Wait, what's it
It's
called?
just, you can just get the app on your phone.
Oh,
Google
okay.
Hangouts.
Cool. Okay,
Yeah. I can.
got it.
Oh, JTB Unlimited was in here. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Google
This
Hangouts.
It's a
I sound like
really
I
bad
sound like such.
podcast.
I sound like such a d-bag, dude, on live. I'm like, code Google Hangouts. Like, shut up, dude. Why do I sound this way?
That's just a really weird
Also,
angle.
we can go off live, by the way, if you want. Since we're not really talking about anything right now.
All right, we'll come back to it, guys. We'll do a part 2.